In a time long ago, God sent forth a great king. He was granted wisdom and power and authority over all things. This king was the prophet Solomon, peace be upon him. He combined knowledge and understanding, justice and wisdom, and the ability to lead humans, jinn, birds, and all creatures by God's permission. His palace stood tall, golden, shining under the sunlight, surrounded by hanging gardens and towering spires. There, the jinn and humans stood in perfect discipline before his throne, and the birds flew through the sky in harmony, as if the entire universe obeyed his order and governance. Solomon inspected the birds and said, "I do not see the hoopoe. If it does not bring me news, I will punish it severely." Then the bird came to the prophet Solomon and said, "I have known what you do not know, O prophet of God. I found a woman who has a mighty army and a great throne. She and her people worship the sun instead of God, except that they should worship Allah, the One, the Almighty." So the prophet Solomon sent a message with the hoopoe. "It is from the prophet Solomon, and in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, come to me as Muslims." She gathered her people and her court, and said to them, "I have received a noble letter. Advise me in my matter." They replied, "We are strong, with great might in war and counsel. O Queen, should we go to war or not?" She said, "I will send gifts to Solomon, and we shall know whether he is a king or a prophet. If he accepts them, he is a king. If he rejects them, he is a prophet." She sent gifts of embroidered silk and sheets of gold. The prophet Solomon learned of their plan from the jinn. He commanded them to throw the gifts on the road, and not a single person should look back at them. In the eyes of the people of Sheba, what they brought seemed insignificant. When they entered Solomon's presence, he said, "You are those who accept gifts because you love the world and its adornments." And the prophet Solomon said, "Who will bring me her throne?" A group of the jinn said, "I will bring it to you, O prophet of God, before you rise from your seat." Solomon said, "I will bring it to you before your eyes even blink." When the throne of Sheba arrived, Solomon said, "Praise be to God. This is by the grace of my Lord. This is a test from God." The prophet commanded that the throne be altered to increase or decrease its features so that it could be seen whether she would recognize her throne or not. Solomon said, "I have brought it to you. It is a man from among humans, a human like Zeus." And regarding the queen, he said, "She and her people do not worship anyone except Allah, the One, the Almighty." When Queen Sheba entered the throne hall, she found before her a marvelous structure made of transparent vessels, sparkling in the sunlight. At first, she thought the entire floor was clear water, reflecting the palace above. She tread cautiously, as if walking on a magical blue lake. But as she approached, she realized it was not water, but an astonishing artistic creation of polished glass and vessels, reflecting light in a way that deceived the eyes, making the throne appear as if it were floating in the air. The queen marveled at the grandeur of the design and realized that all of this was by Solomon's planning and the intelligence of the jinn who carried out his orders. Her heart smiled, and her wisdom proved itself in front of Solomon's test.